Today we're gonna have a fun little grind, starting off at this petting zoo, which we've already gone into, and it was a lot of fun. The animals were actually very into the people and wanting attention, which is definitely different. Usually they just don't care or they ignore you. A lot of them came up, including a big old cow that really liked my pants. But now that we're done with this petting zoo experience, I do have 3 of these tasks. These are for Dondozo. So let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get a shiny, but this isn't it, and definitely not the Hondo. I believe you want like an 84. So let's see what the other 2 give us. This one, not shiny either, and a 70, way better. And last but not least, not a shiny one and a 40. All right, no Hondo here. Not gonna be doing a ton of these, but it is kind of fun to get these checks. We're about to head to our second destination now, but I mean, that's a great Necrozma. Unfortunately, it's 15 away from the Hundo, but that's still really good. 15 away from the Hundo as a weather boost means this will probably be a 96 or a 93. That's what I believe this will be, IV-wise, of course. Let's just see what happens, though. I mean, it's a guaranteed catch, so, I mean, it's obviously worth throwing at it, but are you, like, really good? Yeah, that's a 96. That is a 14, 15, 14. Not quite what I was hoping for, but RA Pokemon, thank you very much for sending it to me. Very kind of you. Here's hoping we can keep this luck going. That barbecue was delicious, but you know what else is delicious? 12-kilometer eggs, and we got 12 of them here. And with a star piece, it's gonna be a lot of dust at the very least, but I'm really hoping there's another shiny Salandit in here. And obviously, I want it to be a female, because then we'll be able to evolve it. But we'll see what happens with number 3. It's a Volibee. Encounter number 4 is going to be a Pancham. How about number 5? What do you want to be? Oh, shiny Sandile. Okay, well, we got a shiny. Let's see if we can get another, though. I mean, I don't think I've ever had 2 in one 12-kilometer batch, so that'd be fun. That Pancham wasn't it. How about you? Another Pancham. This one right here is a Shroodle. I'm sure we'll get that shiny somewhat soonish, but this one is Varoom. I also want to mine that one. That one turns gold. It's fantastic, but this one is a Volibee. So far, no Salandits at all. That's kind of disappointing, but there's another Sandile. How about this one? Another Sandile. And that's everybody. That's sad that there wasn't a single Salandit in there, but at least we did hatch a shiny, so that's great. Let's just keep digging and see what we got in here, but man, that shiny's terrible. Let's just keep going, and that is everything. No Hundo, but hey, we did get a shiny. A lot of time has passed now. I went to the Rocky Mountain National Arsenal and saw some really cool stuff. We had some bison everywhere, all sorts of really cool animals everywhere, but it turns out I'm a little late for the Necrozma Raid Hour, and as you can see, a whole bunch of people on the hill over there, that's probably them, so whoops on that one. Sorry, guys. I'm now here with Madison. She is the community ambassador of the Aurora Community, and what's the full name of this community?
Aurora Legendary Trainers.
So if you're from Aurora, check her out. Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all these people here. There are a lot of people here, including somebody who really wants to be on the camera. There we go. Tell you what, you want to check this for me as well? And it's not shiny and not great either, but thank you. We're bringing down a Necrozma. We've got
Juan Jr. Teresa. Jonathan. I'm a Soko 27.
Awesome. Great to meet you guys. Now, I need somebody to check this Necrozma for me. Who wants to do it?
I do.
How about all of you at once? Because it seems like you all want to do it. 3, 2, 1. Everybody go for it. And we got not a shiny, but a decent one. Well, how's your guys' luck been today?
Good.
There we go.
It's been pretty good.
That's good to hear. We've got Derek now. He is one of the admins, right? Very cool, very cool. And also, how's your luck been today so far?
Oh, it's been all right. Yeah,
off
here
and
or
on.
there.
Well, how about this? Give me your luck. Here comes the blue. I'm feeling it.
Gives you the admin luck right
There
here.
you go. Hashtag sponsored. No. It is what it is. Thank you, though.
I
Appreciate
tried.
you,
Yeah,
bro.
no problem.
We've got May here, another admin. Go ahead. This is terrible, by the way. It's worse than the one that you got. Yeah. See that number, though? 23. It's beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you very much. Ryan, buddy old pal.
Yeah.
He's currently beating his, so I'm going to check his in a second. Oh, perfect. Well, here. Go ahead and check mine. It's not as good. And I'm going to look at yours, because this isn't blue, but yours, I missed it.
Mine could be blue.
Hey, it could be blue, and it could be a lot better than this. We got a shiny! Woo! They've done that for every shiny. I love that.
Do you want to click it for me?
I got you. Let's
for
do it. And we got ourselves not a shiny, and better than mine at least. Also, hello. That's awesome. We also have Haley here. She is the encyclopedia of the group, apparently, which is very helpful for new players. Thank you for your service.
And I'm silly.
And she's very silly. Very silly. And the Aurora community brought a double rainbow. How magical. Look at that. So a bit more time has passed, as I'm sure you can clearly tell, but I basically hung out with the community a little bit afterwards. Got some really good fish tacos. It was fantastic. And then afterwards, once I get dropped off, I got myself a shiny Alolan Executor. Gotta love it. Everybody loves a golden palm tree, and who knows, maybe it's a really good one. And if it isn't, then whatever, but it's still a really cool shiny. But yeah, honestly, it was a good time hanging out with everybody. Good chats, good hangs, and some people got some hundos and shinies, which is great. But this palm tree is a big middle finger. Hey everybody, I was gonna do this last night, but then I ended up watching watching a movie and then passed out. But we have the wild area for Nagasaki that got announced, and we also have worldwide news as well. So I'm gonna go over both of them, but we're gonna start with Nagasaki. And yes, I am going to go. I'm there for all 3 days. I'm very excited about it. This is one of the best events that Pokemon Go's ever made. But like I said, it's in Nagasaki, Japan, and it's from the 7th to the 9th of November from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's going to be dark and fairy types, which is really awesome. We're gonna have Grimmsnarl make its debut. Nothing about the Gigantamaxes yet, but I'm assuming we're probably going to get their Gigantamax for sure, because that was like a big thing with the last one, but who knows, maybe they won't this time. It says specifically here, Impidimp, Morgrim, and Grimmsnarl are coming to the game, and it looks like Impidimp will also be in 5-kilometer eggs, but don't worry, I believe it's going to be in the wild as well. To evolve Impidimp into Morgrim, you need 25 candies, and then into Grimmsnarl, you need 100. It's pretty basic. But it looks like we're also getting Shadow Darkrai, and they can be shiny, which is pretty crazy. So they'll be in Shadow Raids, and I did buy the Raid Lover tickets, so I'm definitely going to be going hard on those. I would love a purifiable Shundo, and I know Tony is going to freaking love this. I already saw that he posted a little about it. This is like his favorite Pokemon, so now getting a Shadow Shiny of it and a potential purifiable Shundo would be insane. Or imagine getting the Shundo Shiny of this. I would freaking die if I got that. Not only that, we're getting brand new Shinies. We're getting Impidimp, obviously, but we're also getting Hatterene, which is really cool. Or maybe that's Hatenna, but anyways, it's the whole line that's going to be getting it. And then Unknown W, finally, for the wild area, it makes sense. But we did have it during Go Fest, so I was always curious why we weren't getting that shiny, but now we know why. And this is what's going to be in our Shadow Raids. We have Shadow Cresselia as well. They didn't quite announce that one, but there we go. We're getting both Cresselia and Darkrai. But admittedly, Cresselia is not a fairy type. It's just a pure psychic type, but it's still cool. And it looks like there's going to be alternating hours. The Lurking Dark Hour, which is going to have these Pokemon right here, and there's quite a few of them, which is very surprising. As you can see, there's a lot of them. Impidimp being at the bottom. I mean, we're also getting Dreepy, which is cool, but unfortunately not shiny yet. That's definitely going to be next year's Go Fest. That's what they do usually, at least. But this one does have Zorua, which is awesome. And then for the Fanciful Fairy Hour, we're going to have all these Pokemon. And admittedly, the Dark Hour looks better to me, though that Audino is pretty good in terms of dust. And I do like the Klefki a lot because I need Klefki for sure. Specifically the Hundo. I'm trying to get a Hundo of every single regional. But we also have the Hatenna here. So the Impidimp shows up in both, but the Hatenna only shows up in this hour, which makes me feel like it's going to be a little harder to get. But we're also getting Mighty Pokemon, which is so cool. I love the Mighty Pokemon. Their base IV floor is 13, 13, 13 or higher, so getting a Shundo is actually pretty possible with these. In fact, I got a Poliwrath from a lore as a Shundo. It was really cool. And a lot of people got the special costume Pokemon, which they haven't mentioned yet, so I'm assuming it'll come later. But we're getting Alolan Ninetales, Wigglytuff, Galarian Rapidash, Galarian Weezing, and we also have Ampharos here. And you might be curious as to why there's Ampharos. The reason why is because Nagasaki's ambassador Pokemon is Ampharos, so it makes sense that he shows up. I was hoping that they would make this the costume Pokemon just because it is Nagasaki, and maybe they might fix that later, but we just have to wait and see. Of course, we're going to be getting Granbull as well, Houndoom, Tyranitar. I would love to get a Shundo, friggin' XXL Mighty one of those. Gardevoir, Mawile, Absol, Honchkrow, Garchomp again, and that one seems to be exclusive for the in-person event. Drapion, Weavile, Golurk, Hydreigon. I also think this might be exclusive, but I could be wrong. That's also a really cool one to see. I would love to see a shiny XXL one of those in the wild. Primarina, Corviknight, Hatterene, Obstagoon, and Meowscarada. So yeah, a lot of really cool Mighties. I'm very excited for a lot of these, especially possibly getting the shinies, especially like that Obstagoon, you know what I mean? That red, white, and blue XXL. Oh man, that would be so cool. The 5-kilometer eggs will have Mime Jr., Sandile, Pawniard, Carbink, Impidimp, and Tinkatink. Pretty decent all in all. And incense encounters will have unknown A, D, G, I, K, L, N, S, and W. Looks like they're not making the K shiny still. I mean, that's been showing up at a few events, so I'm surprised about that, but it is what it is. And then the Mighty Pokemon will be showing up on there as well. And then also, though, we're going to be getting the Lake Spirits, which is very interesting. I doubt they're going to be mighty by any means, but it is still cool, and you could get a level 1 shiny of it, which is insanely rare. There's going to be research that will be exclusively for Dark and Fairy types. There's going to be a special research which revolves around Dark and Fairy type Pokemon. And there's also going to be timed research in Nagasaki as well, and it looks like we have to spend corresponding Pokestops to progress in each research. And the cool thing is, if you buy all 3 days, you get 3 timed researches, so hopefully there's some cool rewards in there. And then, of course, there will be field research with boosted chances of getting specific Pokemon, and this will be for the ticket holders for the event. Increased chance of encountering a shiny Pokemon, half hatch distance for eggs placed in incubators, up to 10 daily raid passes for spinning Pokestops or gyms, 3 Ghost Snapshot surprise encounters, and it will probably be the Mighty costume Pokemon. Last time it was Snorlax, so we don't know what it is yet. Daily max particle collection limit increased to 8,000. Again, why would they do that without the Gigantamaxes, though they haven't announced them. More than likely, Grimmsnarl will be getting its for sure, but I think that Hatterene will probably get it as well, because that also does have a Gigantamax. And last time we did technically have 2 of them, even though they were both Toxtricity, just different forms. It'd be cool if they were just giving us 2 separate Pokemon for this. Increased max particles from Power Spot Exploration, 3/4 max particle cost for unlocking and powering up max moves. Probably should have waited for that Eternatus. Increased chance of 5-kilometer eggs from spinning Pokestops and gyms. Lore modules will last for 2 hours. Incense, excluding the daily adventure incense, will last for 2 hours, and 2 times for catching Pokemon. And it looks like these bonuses will be going from 12 to 11:59 p.m. on the days. 6 special trades and half Stardust for trades. That's pretty awesome. And then there's going to be routes, which, you know, cool. I mean, they sometimes do it right when they put like an exclusive Pokemon in there and whatnot, but we'll see what happens, because during Worlds it was pretty lackluster. And then it looks like this is what the shirt is, and the shirt looks pretty cool, and it glows in the dark apparently. Yeah, there you go. It's got Grimmsnarl on it, and this part glows. Like, pretty neat. I love these shirts. They've been killing it lately with the designs. And that is everything, so let's go to Worldwide real quick. And here comes the global event. So it happens from November 15th to the 16th, so just 2 days for this one, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And if you buy your ticket in the web store, you get this right here. Pretty interesting little flowery headdress thing. Grimmsnarl makes his Pokemon Go debut yet again. And just like the Nagasaki event, this is exactly the same information. Same here with Darkrai. Same shiny releases, nothing new there. Plus, Saturday we're gonna get Cresselia, and Sunday we get Darkrai, so that is a big difference there. It won't be both on the same days. It'll be one for one day, one for the other. And then it's the same exact spawns for the Dark and Fairy type stuff for sure. The Mighty Pokemon will be different on each day. So Saturday it will be these guys right here, and Sunday it will be these ones right here. So it looks like Garchomp is going to be worldwide this time. Hydreigon and Corviknight look like they're the exclusive ones, so that's kind of cool that Nagasaki gets those. 5-kilometer eggs are exactly the same. The instance encounters are just going to be what you see here. And if you buy the ticket for the event, you'll be getting the wild unknowns, including that W. Good luck, hopefully get that shiny W. You'll also be getting these instance encounters as well. And if you have the ticket, you will get the Lake Spirits. There'll be a special research, just like in Nagasaki. There will be field research, but it looks like there isn't any timed research. Bonus features will be up to 3 free raid passes given out. You'll get 1,600 max particles. These will be the bonuses if you don't have a ticket. 3 free raid passes, a daily max particle collection limit of 1,600, and 3 Go Snapshot surprise encounters with probably the costume Pokemon that we still don't know yet. And if you bought the ticket, you will have increased shiny Pokemon chances, 3,200 max particles, increased max particles from Power Spots Exploration, 3/4 max particle cost for unlocking and powering up max moves, 6 free raid passes, 2 times candy for catching Pokemon, increased chance of getting those 5-kilometer eggs, half-hatch distance, lore modules activated will last for 2 hours, and then you'll get 6 Go Snapshot surprises, which is really cool. You also get 6 special trades a day, and half cost on those trades if you have a ticket. And then they have routes, yada yada, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's a pretty awesome event. Last year was fantastic, and I'm very much looking forward to this year for sure. And let me know in the comments down below what you think. And also let me know, are you going to Nagasaki for this one? And also don't forget to smash that subscribe button for me, show me some love, and if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.